Hello, I am the artist known as DEROSNEC, and welcome to my weekly vlog where I talk about making music, art, movies, and more. Today, I wanted to take a moment to show you my studio space and some of the gear I'm using to make my photography and video art, as well as these vlogs. It's taken me quite a few years of investment to get to this stage, but you might be surprised at what I've been able to accomplish with actually very little, relatively speaking. I have two cameras at the moment, a Sony EX3 and a Canon Rebel SL1. I try to film the majority of my projects on the Sony, simply because it's a much higher quality, but I'm going to switch to the Rebel for a second to give you the full tour. Alright, welcome to my garage studio. This is where I do self-portraits, headshots, and much of my video work. It's mostly a garage, but there's some fun stuff which I'm going to show you right now. Like my camera, my EX3. This is my first child, which is hooked up to a microphone. The EX3 is great because I can change the lenses, unlike its little brother, the EX1. The problem is it has a little bit of a magnification factor on it, so you do have to be aware of that when you're using lenses that are not its stock lens, but it does the job. I really love this camera. It's been really just my workhorse for ever. And right in front of it is my DIY teleprompter, which, yes, I built myself out of foam board and duct tape, which is very precariously attached to this extra light stand I have. My favorite camera also lives on top of some Manfrotto sticks. Okay, now we're back on the EX3. Anyway, I wanted to show you my key light setup, as well as my portable background paper, which is my favorite cool gray. There's a little extra light down there that's just given a little bit of a gradient. I also have white and chroma green, and this is all totally collapsible and portable. It's super handy. Okay, over here is one of my 4 KinoFlow knockoff lights. This one's sporting 6 lights. They're daylight colored. They're nice and soft. They're great for lighting people and interviews. And I have one that has 2 light bays here that I like to use for fills and that sort of thing. And then I also have a matching pair of 4 bays, which is great for small green screen lighting or some extra power when I need it. And then over here in this bag, I have 3 lights from KMTV, which are also knockoffs, good times. They're a bit more purple tone than I prefer, and they're not quite as powerful as they're advertised to be. So I think they were actually supposed to be more like 350 watts, but they act more like 150 watts, but you know, you get what you pay for, but whatever. They're still handy to have. They come in really useful, and they're LEDs, so they last forever, and they're low on power, and they don't get super hot, which is also really nice. Here's my toolbox, where I've got a bunch more light stands, no shortage of light stands. A steady stick. I should be using this right now, actually, on this EX3. It's a poor man's Steadicam. I have a lovely camera dolly from Revolve, which is great. A rain jacket for my EX3, which I made myself. AC cords up the wazoo, not pictured. Some strobe lights, and a box of these little LEDs, which are seriously the most handy thing you could possibly own. Yeah, those lights, they came in so handy when I was shooting my Stalker music video. There was a boat that had no power. I'll tell you all about it in another video. And here I've got my little collection of lenses. I have this lovely 75-300 EF, which is a fantastic long lens. A nifty 50, can't go wrong with that. 40mm, great for portraits, I love this one. And then of course the stock, the 18-55 zoom lens. So there you have it. This is where I film all my vlogs when I'm in LA, and where I do my photo shoots as well. It's not much, but I've made it my own, and I know it well enough to know where I can push certain things. There will be quite a few really fun music videos coming out of here in the next few months, so definitely stay tuned for those if you want to see what I mean. Do you have a space that you've created where you can do your own art? Tell me what you've managed to carve out for yourself in the comments below. Thanks for watching! Hit that thumbs up button below, and join the Uncensored by subscribing to my YouTube channel, my newsletter, or by following me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you never want to miss a video, be sure to click the little notification bell icon too. Thank you so much for watching again. I will see you next week.